So we're going to talk a little bit about vector projection. So one vector projecting onto another vector. There's a figure 2.5 over here. Shows V projecting onto U. So if you thought about it, if like there's some sort of light source up here, it's casting basically a shadow down onto the vector U, and we're left with this orange part, or this highlighted part here, is a projection. And if V were longer than U, then the shadow would be cast longer. And if we were going U onto V, it would certainly go longer than our V. Now, ultimately, the formula you probably want to use for that is this one right here. So that equals this. So if you think about it, you've got projecting V onto U, so it's going to have this same direction as U. So we're going to have some sort of scalar of U. So we see that we have U here. And the rest of that is just going to be a scalar. So U dot V is going to give us a number. And the magnitude is going to give us a number, and squared number is going to be a number. So this is going to be some sort of scalar of U. Now to see it in practice, I've got problem 171 down here. So we want to find a projection of V onto U, and this is the notation of it right here. So the subscript is what we're going to project onto, and the normal script of V is the vector of interest that we're projecting. All right, so W is what's projection V onto U. So we're going to use that. So U is 4 and -3. V is 3 and 2. Now we're squaring the magnitude, so essentially we can just remove the square root. So the magnitude of U is going to be 4 squared plus -3 squared. And then we multiply it by our vector U, which again we would just write as 4 and -3. And this is a dot, excuse me. So let's try to calculate that. So we've got 4 times 3 plus -3 times 2 in our numerator. That's the dot product. And our denominator is 16 plus 9. And that's going to be a scalar we're going to multiply by this vector 4 and -3. So it's 12 minus 6 over 25, which is 6 over 25. So we can rewrite this as 24 over 25, because we're multiplying by a scalar, and then -18 over 25.